Hey, Ultra Wolf. I am just waiting for my laptop to get set up so I am able to see what my streamers are seeing. Then we'll log into the character and continue leveling the skill tree for werewolf. Then we're gonna go to Western Skyrim to no, scratch that. We're gonna be in Western Skyrim while leveling up our werewolf skill tree. I've been doing some of it this morning on my main Warden. That's already halfway into, or not even halfway into the quest line yet. What I'm really interested in is how Lyris came about being and like a detective for all of this. So we're gonna figure out how we fit in with everything and see where the quest takes us. Come on, you stupid piece of... I love computers nowadays. But anyway, we're gonna see where the quest line takes us. I'm not gonna spoil anything. If anyone plays ESO and have not played in the new expansion yet, let me see what these are very quick. Nothing important to me, so let's just hop over to our live stream here. So I hope you all are having a good week. I know the weekend's coming up. I unfortunately may be going to be packing this weekend, or at least cleaning out my closet to see if I can either find anything I want to keep or throw away. And so that is what I plan on doing for my weekend, as well as going to dog training. Why are you so... I'm sorry guys, my laptop's not cooperating with me. Are you gonna work? I didn't want that. I want task manager. We'll just watch it from the actual desktop app then. But looks like Microsoft Edge is causing a big problem for me lately. and so everything else around it. Okay, and the app already. I was hoping to play with the Rogue Hour ladies today, but since I know one of them is packing to move as well, that we don't have the ability to play with them right now. So for now, I'll be playing ESO on the days we don't stream with them. So now that my laptop's up, let's get into our character. Let me go ahead and say oops. Sorry for the quietness, I'm just trying to spell words at the moment. Alright. My UI is not on because oh yes, I need to fix that. I just need to remember how to fix it. So let's go. Really? It hasn't been a day yet. Oh well. So let's go into add-ons and find Dark UI. Wait a minute. I confused. I don't PvP, so why did I get that skill line? Oh well. I ain't gonna complain. Oh, now my Twitch isn't working. Why is things not want to work for me tonight? I didn't do anything wrong.
You handled that better than I expected. Now what in Mara's name happened to Brunhild?
I do hope that you all can hear the game tonight. I had to go into my settings and lower the output on this display sound, so hopefully you can hear the game tonight. So I'm gonna be doing what we did last time we were on here. I'm gonna let them talk and I'll probably read what they're what they're giving me to talk to answer them with. But that's why I want my stream up, that way I can see what's going on and listen to what's going on. But for some odd reason, my Twitch didn't want to come on, but I think I got it. We will still see in a moment. Alright. He was fleeing pursuit and gave me a bundle of papers before he died.
Damn. Lucky thing he found you. Ronald was supposed to get the lay of the land before I got here. Without his information, my work for Yoram the Skull King could be over before it begins. What did he give you? Hand it over.
Here's everything I found.
Smugglers enrichment up to illicit business. Nothing unusual there, but Ronald thought it could be connected to the Coven. I'm short a good investigator, and you stepped into the role easily enough. Can I count on you to help me with this?
What do you need me to do?
Ronald mentioned some locals we should have a talk with. A snitch named Grega who likes to gamble in back alleys, and an orc named Mog who frequents the Lonely Troll Inn. Let's find them and see what they can tell us.
I don't know what that sound is that's going on in my stream. Let me see if I can fix it very quick. Okay, let's see what that does. Nope, it's still going off. I can still hear it. It sounds like it's coming from my mic though. Well, let me switch to Streamlabs and I'll come back in a little bit. Hey, hey, hey! Or should I? Oh crap. Bear with me tonight. I can't spell tonight. I'll try to find a better hell, but for right now, that's all I got. Let's continue. So let's just start over talking to her.
Ronald mentioned some locals we should have a talk with. A snitch named Grega who likes to gamble in back alleys, and an orc named Mog who frequents the Lonely Troll Inn. Let's find them and see what they can tell us.
Okay. Can you explain what all this is about?
Succinctly? No, but I'll try. The Ice Reach Coven recently attacked the Skull King. We learned they're planning something in western Skyrim as well, so Yoren sent me to warn them. Beyond that, we have the leads Brondgold found, and that's about it.
Hold on. Okay. I can run into the coven. I ran into the coven. I overheard them plotting something about these two storm or dispatch of storms and a harvest.
I had a run-in with the Coven too. First at their stronghold in the Sea of Ghosts, then in Eastmarch. They tried to, well, let's say they had plans of an unkind nature regarding the Skull King. I stopped them, then came here to warn Svargrim.
Why did John, I can't pronounce his name. Why did he send you to help Scarvrim? They've obviously have a bad history.
While it's true that Svargrim and Yoren don't get along, the Skull King doesn't want something terrible to befall western Skyrim. That would be bad for the East as well as the West. Besides, Yoren was hoping for an opportunity to improve relations.
How do we know the smuggler and witchman are even connected?
We don't, but it's all we've got.
Oh shit.
Even if they aren't connected to the Ice Reach Coven, taking care of a few of Svargrim's problems might earn us some goodwill. Now,
I
let's go
hope
check
you
out
can
the
hear
back
the
alleys
game
of the
alright.
Troll Inn.
I had a bad filter going on in elements, but I don't know what's causing it. But I'm gonna continue to use Streamlabs until I figure how things get fixed on there. So it looks like we're going to be exploring the town to look for people that may may or may not have answers to
Nord from the
our
East gives me a chilly
questions.
reception at the Blue Palace. Doubt I'll be the next. Bard's College. Hard to imagine the Scald King spent his youth studying verse in this stodgy old kingdom.
From what I can hear, the game sounds alright. I just didn't know.
Don't step on the dice. There a reason you're interrupting our game, pork face?
Barnold said you might know something about the smuggled goods from I can't pronounce words today. Sentinels.
Don't know any
Oh,
brown
that's
gold.
right. I don't have
Don't know
this.
you.
I don't
Either
have that
way, I got nothing to tell you. Get lost. I'm on a winning streak.
Okay, before we press on, let's go to Daggerfar and get in goods with the mage and fighting
Tower
guild.
is a monument to the Western spirit. Stony and cheerless. Maybe the new tower will liven up the place.
It's run right here. Let's go to the Rosy Line Inn. No, we're at the Wasteland. We don't need to do that. So that one thing that was at the top that said persuade, I need that to persuade her to talk about what's going on. I just forgot to grab it when I was off stream, but I really wanted to have everyone hang out and watch what's going on in the game. I'm not gonna talk too much about ESO versus World of Warcraft like I did the other night before I found out there was like no sound to game. But we'll try to have more topics than comparison to the games. If you want to hear a story about any of my characters I personally wrote, I'm more than happy to oblige to telling you how I came up with them and why they're here. Oh, they're this way. That and I need to go to the stables and train my steed here. I think he is the one.
If you came for crafting certification.
Nope, I don't need no crafting certification. I just want to join the maids guild. I just
But if I formed the... Welcome to the Mages Guild. Is there something I can help you with?
I'd like to know more about the guild.
Oh, good. We're always on the lookout for new members. We're lore keepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Perhaps you'd like to join.
Let's talk about the maids guild.
Always a pleasure to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanus will be pleased.
What can you tell me about the Mages Guild?
We're book hunters, of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The Guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of new tomes.
What do I get in return?
We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with the Guildmaster himself.
I'm ready to join the
Allow me to welcome
Mages
you as
Guild.
a student of the Guild. I suggest you begin by talking to Velost, our mistress of Incunabula. She's at the back of the hall and often has tasks for new recruits. Good luck.
Okay, now we need the Fighters Guild.
Did you come here for crafting certification?
Not now. Speaking of which,
Or is that
we
a lost
need
artist? I can't tell if you saw
to
it on.
go on the crafting character and do some stuff.
So long since I was in the field. Welcome to the Fighters Guild. You look like the capable sort. Have you come to answer the Guildmaster's challenge? The Worthy Crusade of the Fighters Guild. Surely you've heard of it. We have a new Guildmaster and a new singular purpose. Why don't we talk about it for a moment? Ah, I can tell we'll be drawing blades together soon enough. Now, what can I tell you?
What this crusade you mentioned?
Our new guildmaster is an Argonian named All Colors. She has us all hunting down the Daedra and their dark anchors. You might have seen them already. Enormous chains fall from the sky. Plagues of Daedra boil out to lay waste to the countryside.
What do I get in return?
Excellent question. We train our members in special techniques, and the higher-ups are always looking for motivated members to help with special projects. You never know when the council will come looking for more hands.
I'm ready to join the
Let
Fighters
me
Guild.
welcome you as an associate of the Fighters Guild. Get out there and take the fight to the Daedra. You're in luck, too. All Colors herself is here, upstairs. She often has tasks for new recruits. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay. We have the guild skill lines. So now we can go back and use the persuade in the quest log thing. First, I'm gonna go over here to the. That's if I have enough money for it. Let's see. Okay. We'll do speed first. Then work our way down to. Well, let's have a non-combat pet out with us to accompany us on the way. I didn't know I had this many non-combat pets. Now to go back where we were, and continue our journey. Like I said, we'll do the wolf skill line level up along with this quest line. That way we don't have to be in a delve forever. So let's go back. Come on, let's talk to her. Why aren't you working? Thank you.
Hey, don't step on the dice. There a reason you're interrupting our game, pork face? Don't know any Brondhold. Don't know you. Either way, I got nothing to tell you. Get lost. I'm on a winning streak.
Bonjour died. Bron Old's dead because of what in those crates. They'll come for you too.
Dead? That's a new one. Nothing Kasala usually moves through port is worth killing over. You didn't hear it from me, but she's the one picking up those shipments. Her warehouse is down on the docks. You want to know more? Go ask her.
I'll talk to her, thanks. I believe it's not this way. Let's back out where we were before. I'm sure everyone wants to know why most of my characters have Wolfie in either game. This is the only character that has the actual name Wolfie. My wife calls me Wolfie, and I have a character named Wyatt Savage Rivers, which I based out of World of Warcraft and fantasy, and he is a ancient guardian of Ice Crown / Northrend, and what he's a like a giant Arctic wolf with white, not white, but icy blue tips. Okay, where am I going? Oh, okay. And he was captured and imprisoned by Arthas until Shailin freed him from his frozen prison, and ever since he's been a loyal not follower, but companion to her. So that's why most of my characters are named Wolfie, because it's just stuck. And it's something that I'm kind of proud of. Of I wouldn't let most people know the reasoning, but I truly love the woman, so I'm proud of anything that she gives me, and I'm always like
Must be Mom.
talking to her about her.
Questions? Happy to oblige. Buy a few rounds and let's chat.
You're going to answer me, Orc, or...
Hey! Nobody intimidates my friend.
Princess Savannah.
Who gave you the right to walk in here and bully my friend? Did my father send you?
Why would your father send someone to bully him?
Because he doesn't like Mog. But I like Mog. Mog doesn't care that I'm a princess, and it doesn't matter to me that Mog's a scoundrel. If my father didn't send you, why are you threatening my friend?
We wanted to ask if he saw the people putting up the job postings.
Smelly bastards. Cheap, too. Wouldn't buy us a drink. They hung their flyers and left without saying a word. Then a different smelly bastard showed up to sign on workers. He was a charmer, though.
You remember anything else about this charmer?
His breeches fit well. And he was handsome. Not a Nord. Breton, maybe? I didn't really listen to what he was saying. A half-dozen workers left with him. Up to the Blue Dock Mountains or someplace. He hasn't been back since.
Huh? I have no clue what you're talking about, people.
Let's
Oops,
talk
sorry.
outside, partner.
It just replied, "Thank you, Your Highness." First off, I want to know, how did I get into another guild? Unless someone changed the guild I'm in. Okay. How did I get into this guild? Looks like the Gaming Council is a social endgame focused guild forming a multi-gaming community founded in '06 on WoW. I don't know what TGC is. Expanded to Sator in 2011, beta and ESO in 2018. So if anyone plays TGC, let me know in the chat what it is. I've never heard of it. But um, I I didn't realize I accidentally put myself into another guild, it looks like. Oh, okay. Never mind, I found my own answer. It's the guild's name. But that's one thing I get confused about sometimes, because in this game I can be up into 5 guilds, so I'm not used to that. You're able to be in more than one guild.
So we've got a mysterious Breton possibly working with Reachmen, recruiting workers for some unknown purpose. Plus there's a smuggler hiding unknown contraband in a warehouse down by the docks. We know where to find her, and we more or less know what she's up to. And if the two are
Sorry,
connected,
like I said,
can help us
I
on our
played
search for Breton.
this morning, so
Ready to visit
I
Casella's
have a
warehouse?
tendency to want to skip everything. I'm ready to go to the smuggler's warehouse. So if I'm skipping, just let me know, then I'll stop, because like I said, I did this part on my main this morning just to see what we needed to do tonight. But tell me if I'm skipping. I just do it automatically just because I listened to it this morning. Sorry about that. I'm surprised I haven't seen my cousin on though. Ha!
That's Casella's warehouse. Only one sentry. Let's try not to cause a scene.
Okay.
Private property. Get lost. Wait. A half-giant? Is that Lyris Titanborn?
Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe it ain't.
Blood and blade. Everyone knows Lyris Titanborn. What a woman. She's even larger than I imagined. No wonder she fought Swordmaster Sai Sahan to a draw. Wait, is he here too?
No, just us. We need to see Kasla.
Until Casala returns, I'd
Kasala.
be happy to keep fair Lyris company in her stead.
Perhaps we could wait inside.
Alas, Casala doesn't allow visitors when she isn't here to conduct business. But we can wait out here. Do you think Lyris would autograph my ancestral scabbard? Would mean so much to my son. When I have one. Do you know if Lyris is betrothed?
I'm not sure, but if you get your scabbard, she'll be happy to autograph it.
Oh, thank you, thank you! You don't know how much this means to me.
I don't know what you said to him, but this is our chance. Try the lock. Good job with the sentry. You got rid of him and I didn't have to bash him or anything. See if you can pick the lock while I keep watch.
I believe this lock picking system is more easier than the one in Skyrim itself. Oop, damn it.
See what's in those marked crates. I'll watch
Yes,
the door.
ma'am. Uh-oh, we got caught.
Our shipments would return. Brought muscle this time, I see.
More than you. Care to try me?
I'll pass. I just want to know who's been meddling in my business.
I like how I have to always go talk to the person.
Steal my cargo.
I still feel like an errand boy. Proof of a plot against the High King. Care to explain what in these crates?
A plot against the High King? Involving plundered antiquities from Hammerfell? Preposterous. I'm simply facilitating a transaction between treasure hunters and a rich collector. So, who am I paying the bribe to? You or the High King?
What about these rich fetishes?
Gimme that. Tribal crafts my arse. I told that son of a skeever I don't deal in arcane goods, especially ones from the Reach. Nothing but sorrow comes from such business. This isn't cursed, is it?
Who hired you to smuggle this?
No name, just instructions and gold. Shipments come in, I make sure no one looks too closely and wait for a pickup. Never see same face twice. Last time it was a smooth-talking Breton with Nord laborers in tow. You want more? I need assurances.
I'm sure we can work something out.
They're taking the cargo to an abandoned lodge in the foothills north of Solitude. Occasionally used it myself when the city guard was being thorough. Want to catch them? Start there. If that's all, we're leaving. I'm not losing my head over this.
Can you tell me anything else about the Briton and the laborers?
The Breton was sly. Handsome even. Thought he could charm me into taking on additional shipments. Now that I know what's involved, the trouble isn't worth it. The Nords were local, hired hands from the Lonely Troll.
You never check your cargo?
I'm paid not to ask too many questions. This arrangement was a lucrative one. I trusted them, but it seems they took advantage of my natural greed. That won't happen again.
Goodbye. Alright, it looks like we have our man or woman. Alright, game. Oh yes, we need to talk to Laris.
Ronald had
Da
good
da da.
insights. We're definitely onto something. Our mystery buyer is hiring locals to haul these urns and reach fetishes out of the city. But for what purpose?
Could it have something to do with the ritual I saw the witch performed at the burrow?
The Coven was also perfecting some kind of ritual in Ice Reach. Something to do with storms. If these fetishes are from Ice Reach, you may be onto something. Still, why involve the locals? Seems like an unnecessary risk.
True. I guess we should check out the lodge.
Good idea. Head there while I circle around from the other direction. Maybe I can catch them before they reach the lodge. Just be careful. I'd rather not lose another partner at this point in the investigation.
I'll see you at the lodge.
Give your sentry my best, and tell him I owe him an autograph.
Oh, he's gonna get more than an autograph if I see him again.
I really like the fact that everything is so engaging. Looks like we're bugging out. There you go. At least I'm not standing on my mount this time. I'm so used to being on my other character. I don't have to worry about my stamina running too low. I can say I like um, how Western Skyrim looks so far. Uh, I haven't played in the game in a while, but it looks good, and I mean that. Oop, I put those two things in the wrong place. Instead of going with the pack leader, I think I'm gonna go with the brutal um, wolf skill. Great. There'll be more enemies for us to chew on. See what you have, yeah. Oh, not what I wanted. Let's stick with that one for now. I know we're not that far from level 10. Well, probably a few. Oop, wrong button.
I have more than I need, so I'll just feast on you here.
Oh, because I'm in. I'll help her out. I'll be nice and help out. What was that? Let me go check that out very quick. It might be something important. Oh, I'll watch that. I'll watch that the video afterwards. One of my officers posted one of the videos for Shadowlands. Let's see how long it takes him to come out. I really like how this mount comes out.
Here, partner.
So
All I found were these reachmen stalking the pass. Decided they'd rather die than talk, so I obliged. They don't look like they're from Ice Reach, but they are wearing the Coven's medallions. Anyway, did you find the lodge?
the lodge was empty, but I found a letter for the Breton orders to send the shipment to Cal. I can't pronounce that, but it's basically where Melidia's followers are. or where the or where her temple is.
Kilcreath.
Kebra,
Temple to
there we
Meridia?
go.
Why would the Ice Reach Coven target a local Daedra cult?
The letter said they are ready to start the ritual as soon as they receive the shipment.
We're running out of time. I'll head back to Solitude and try again to warn High King Svargrim. You go to Kilcreath Temple and alert Meridia's priests. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Warn the priests. Should I attempt to stop the ritual?
You'll be going up against the Coven by yourself. Warn the priests. If there's an opportunity to safely stop or delay the ritual, by all means, but don't take any unnecessary chances. I still don't want to lose another partner. Good luck.
Alright, Buzzkiller. I'll see you at the temple after you warn High King. Alright. More fun. Meaning there will be things to eat for our werewolf form. And that's another reason why I picked an orc, because they're good at staying in werewolf form for a long periods of time.
Look, my friend. A disaster has befallen Kilcreath Temple.
Ah, it's you again.
Didn't I send you to Solitude? This place isn't safe. The Ice Reach Coven performed a ritual and summoned one of those Hero Storms. Now Kilcreath Temple is crawling with Hero Fiends.
I was sent to warn the temple priestess. I'm looking into the coven for Queen Gerhold.
I'm sorry, but you're too late. The Coven unleashed their unnatural Hero Storm, and now the entire area is overrun by vampires and Hero Fiends. Still, meeting you again is fortuitous. We worked well together before, and I could use your help.
There's nothing I can do for the temple priestess.
There may be survivors who could use your help. And if we can learn more about the ritual that summoned the Hero Storm, we might be able to determine how to stop them. Or at the very least, we can figure out where they plan to strike next.
What do you need me to do?
I could use your help to examine the strange pikes erected around the temple. Hero Fiends and
I'm kinda
vampires roam
afraid.
the area, making it difficult to get close. Hence the need for your assistance. You see, I'm not that confident in my combat prowess.
What exactly happened? Let's just...
The Ice Reach Coven performed a ritual that unleashed a Hero Storm on the temple. It struck without warning and evaporated as quickly as it began. But in its wake, it left behind Hero Fiends. Innocent priests and pilgrims transformed into monsters.
Interesting.
That's what I heard the Ice Reach Coven call the storm that struck Kilcreath Temple. It's magical in nature. The result of some sort of ritual performed by the witches. I'm still investigating, but I think the Hero Fiends are a byproduct of the storm.
Alright then, let's go check it out. Oh no, really?
Look, the priest of Meridia. Maybe they can tell us more about what happened at the temple.
Please, can anybody help us? Oh, thank Meridia. The priests and pilgrims of Kilcreath Temple. We need assistance. A great and terrible storm struck, and so many of us are lost.
What's Kalroth Temple?
A temple dedicated to Meridia, the Lady of Light. Pilgrims come from across Skyrim to pray and seek blessings, especially at this time of the year. Please, talk to Priest Babian. You'll find her in the nearby cave, tending to the injured.
That's not what I want. Hold on, y'all. Who's priest? Brevin?
She's the ranking priest, after High Priest Varkor. But we haven't seen the High Priest since the storm hit. Bavian led a group of us to safety. There are more priests and pilgrims out there. If you're willing to help, please talk to Bavian.
I'll talk to her.
The living take precedence. We should search for survivors while investigating the pikes.
Another pilgrim seeking shelter from a storm? No, you don't appear to be a pilgrim. What brings you here?
I met a priest outside. He said you needed assistance.
Even in our darkest hour, Meridia provides a light. We were on our way to see High Priest Varkor when the storm hit. I've never seen such power. It raged like a thing alive. I gathered who I could, but the others are still out there.
Where do you want me to look?
Start at the stables to the northwest. I saw Acolyte Yod, Priest Irena, and Roligmoth the Pilgrim seek shelter there. If you find them, send them back here. After that, meet me at the Pilgrim's Lodge to the west of the temple.
I'll look for the people you mentioned at the stables.
Look for Yod, Direna, and Roligmoth at the stables. Then meet me at the Pilgrim's Lodge. I will head there after I finish caring for these injured souls. Meridia's light shine upon you, good friend.
No, we don't need to know that. We already know about that. We shall do the questing with our vampire friend here first, then go help. Oh, look at food. I should probably move those two abilities. Let me do that very quick. Skills. Go all the way up. Assign Y down to bow. Assign B. There you go. Damn, what do you do with, what did you do to that for an animal? Die. Yeah, gold. I almost died earlier when I was playing on my main. On my main. Because of that thing. Dodge roll, damn it. Now he wants us to look at this thing.
An alchemical residue. That should prove useful.
Oh, if you say so.
The Ice Reach Coven.
I didn't want that, my bad. Not tab targeting. Sometimes I wish it was, but I'm glad it's not at the same time.
It's depleted. Just ordinary sticks and rope now. Interesting.
Yes, it is. Very interesting. This is a dead bird. And a vampire that was actually walking on all fours. Or at least crouching down while he was walking. Ouch. More undead. Ah! No! No! I wish I had my healing ability. Why? Ooh, I'm still a wolf. I still probably have some time. This is usually why I like to level up before I do quests like this. But just
Where's that caravan? It should have arrived by now.
I'm gonna go ahead and take it.
Hail, stranger. I don't suppose you've seen a caravan on your travels? We've been expecting one, stuck to the brim with supplies for the Dragon Bridge garrison. But it never arrived.
How does an entire caravan go missing?
Good question. This is the third time this month it's happened. We always find the wagons eventually, but stripped clean of our supplies and the caravaneers run off. It's really taken a toll on the garrison. We can't function like this.
You sure about that? What do you think happened to your supplies?
Not sure. Making assumptions is a little above my station. That's a question for Captain Hingrid. If you want to help, I'm sure she'd make it worth your while. She's farther down the road, outside of town, watching for the caravan.
I'll go talk to your commander.
If the supplies don't arrive soon, there won't be much of a garrison left. At least not a very good one. You can find Captain Hingrid on the road outside of town. With our reduced numbers, I'm sure she'd appreciate any assistance you could offer.
Goodbye. Let's show them vampires who's boss now. Oop. I woke the sleeping bear. My bad. This is why I don't like wearing cargo pants at times because the buttons don't like to stay off of the oh shit. Oh crap. No. One down, two to go. Huh. Phew. That was close.
Can you feel the lingering energy? That's Daedric, if I'm not mistaken. These depleted witch pikes expended a lot of power to summon the Harrowstorm, Now they're just ordinary sticks, but even in this state, they tell us much about the ritual that flowed through them.
Alright, remind me, what did we learn by examining the deep lit pikes?
I'm sure now that the pikes play a significant role as focal points for the storm ritual. The prepared pikes are depleted as the ritual runs its course, but I sensed lingering energy, including a Daedric taint. And we found an intriguing residue.
What's the significance of the residue?
It's the remains of an alchemical poultice that was spread over the pikes. Smells like rotting fungus, doesn't it? With a little study, I should be able to identify each ingredient in its makeup. Then I can begin to understand the ritual.
Should we take a closer look at the temple now?
One other thing I want to check first. I noticed the pilgrims leading a cart away from the temple right before the storm hit. Coven members could have tried to slip away among the innocents. The cart should be along the road south of the temple.
Let's go check with the pilgrims. Okay, let's not wake the sleeping. Oh, look. It's blue! I've actually never seen a bear scratch like that in game. But every time I see something like that, I think of blue.
Strange. They're alive but unresponsive. Check the crates and see if they contain the smuggled items.
Let's see. Talk.
Did you find anything of interest in the crate?
The crate was empty except for some dust and ashes.
I can't believe anyone knowingly involved would have let themselves be exposed to the storm. Perhaps the pilgrims were tricked into transporting the crate. Or maybe it was slipped into their cart.
Should we check on the temple now?
Yes, of course. Though I fear what we may find there. The temple was clearly at the center of the storm. Regardless, there's still a lot we don't know about the effects of this ritual. Observing the target area could offer new insights.
Let's head to the temple now. Okay. Before we do that though, we're gonna go ahead and do the other quest where we go to the stables and check on the priests that are over there. Oop, Death Hound. The first time I saw these things were in Skyrim, the special edition. They look more creepier in that than in here. They look really nice in ESO. Okay, this way. I'm glad I'm sprinting. For now. Oop. Let's see if we can stun their Death Town. Nope, not today, bud. Almost to werewolf ultimate. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting I can't turn around like I can in WoW. It's a slower turning radius. Oh no. Oh, I know what I'm hearing. I'm hearing my lizard hat go on and off. Okay. Oh crap. Wait. What? What? Oh. Yay. Congrats, my love. She's playing World of Warcraft. So, she is telling me what happened. She reached till 100, so now she's in Legion expansion. I have not yet unlocked flying for Draenor, and I know I had to help her a little bit earlier, and it was just kind of like trying to run around to see if I could find where she was at. Oh, the bird's not even a target? Nope. Bad dog. Let's see where the other one is. I think there's her, and I think there's one more person that we have to look for. And it looks like we have to go inside the house.
Why has Meridia forsaken me?
Say what?
Keep calm.
High Priest Vakor will find me. Meridia will save me. When things are darkest, her light shines the way. Please don't eat me.
Priest Then sent me. I'm here to help.
Priest Mavian? Where's High Priest Vakor? Did those horrible creatures get her? We hid in the stables, but then Priest Arena changed. That's when I ran in here.
Go meet Priest Bavin and the others in the cave in the southeast. I'll check on Priest Durena. Sorry if I butcher any of these names. I am not any way able to pronounce most of these names. Now let's go back to the cave. Then from there we'll go to the temple. Say what? Hold on, I wanna see what she said. Oh, okay, she was talking about the video this time.
Acolyte Ivina can't hear me. She's standing right here, but she's gone.
That acolyte, she's just like Priest Darna Darnina at the stables.
Is this what would have happened to all of us if I hadn't gotten the others into the cave? I tried to heal Ivina, but Meridia's light had no effect. But what was that about Priest Darena and the stables?
Darnina, yeah. I found the people you sent me for. Holt is safe. Rogan Molf is dead, and the other
Is like poor Ivina. We must find High Priest Varkor. If anyone is powerful enough to cure this unnatural ailment, it will be her. Meridia willing. We'll find the High Priest and everyone else safe in the temple.
Well, let's go to the temple. I mean, come on. We won't know anything if we don't go to the temple.
We need to find High Priest Varkor. Let's head to the temple.
I'm just saying, it's not gonna be easy. We'll have to fight our way through. We can't believe we still can't
So many dead. How could Meridia
shoot
let
at
this
the
happen to
birds.
her
These are temple
faithful?
priests and pilgrims. It seems the storm killed them.
I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna
These
get some
awful
water
people.
because I'm
How could
reading
Meridia let
all
this
these
happen?
stuff for you. I'm kind of getting dry at the throat. I'm not gonna put on my intermission screen on. I'm just gonna grab some water and come back.
Who'd have thought you could make vampires with witchcraft?
Alright, the wolf is back. I just had a thought. If you like watching me play ESO and World of Warcraft, those will be probably the two primary games I will be playing. ESO on Tuesdays and Thursdays if I'm not doing D3 with Rogue Hour, and Friday and Saturdays for ESO, or when we're doing Ice Crown Citadel runs with the pack and or the wife, aka Shylin. I just don't want to burn myself out playing ESO and or World of Warcraft and just streaming them every time I stream. I want a good variety of games on here. Like I said, ESO and WoW will probably be my primary games that I'll play besides D3 with Rogue Hour. So if you're liking the content so far, please let me know in the chat. Follow or subscribe, and will try to put everything towards getting my streams in better shape and have more better gear when I'm able to. I will post all my videos on YouTube after stream. I did change my YouTube name. It's now called Wolf's Fierce Gaming TV. I have to find the background that I have on this OBS and change the YouTube from Wyatt to Wolf Fierce Gaming TV. And I did make a Twitter page just for Twitch purposes, to let more people know that I'm streaming and trying to grow as a streamer, a content creator, and because I'm kind of losing my job as a dog walker, I need something to do and keep myself occupied. So I'm gonna go towards streaming as my second job. Major will probably be my primary job because he is still in training to be a service animal for myself. So if I would be very appreciative if everyone helps. I'll try to be more active with other streamers and get myself out there. Rather if it's Lux Throws, Kyle's Dempster Studios, um, Lady Ren, just a few streamers that I already follow. I will try to be more active along with them. That way I can get more people knowing that I do stream and am some type of content creator. I know I'm not the best right now because I only have a headset and a good computer for displaying a game screen, but I will eventually get better gear. So I just want to thank every viewer out there that's been watching my streams, and I am very grateful for everyone. So let's get her done.
We need to find the temple
There's
priests.
no one over there today. Or, well, the fact that I was here earlier on a different character. Help! I help. I'm not trying to be anyone's hero or anything, but I'll help in any way, shape, or form. Damn it. Ouch. That hurt. And if I kill anything that isn't living, I get like XP for the Fighters Guild, which is kinda nice. Let's see if we can catch up to the Nightblade. Or whatever she is. It usually shows her symbol when I look at her. Or look at players. But her champion levels is 160.
Priest Fabian! I'm safe in here, but the rest of the temple, it's overrun with monsters. Worse, they're our own priests and pilgrims. I saw one pilgrim attack poor Laralvor, ripped at his flesh with her teeth.
Did the storm cause your brethren to change?
The storm? I hadn't thought of that. Terrible things started happening after it began, though. This may be heresy to say, but Meridia has abandoned us. She doesn't care what happens to this place. I'm going to stay here until the danger's passed.
You should leave the temple before those creatures find you.
Who's there? Is that you, High Priest?
Our own brethren, like vicious animals. We must find the others.
After I read that bookshelf. Anyone home? Hello?
Murnazu gave me no choice, Bavian. I swear it.
Damn, Skeever. Now that's what I like to see. And as long as I can keep my wolf.
We were debating the mysteries of the colored rooms. Now he's gone. He attacked me. He tried to devour me. I had no choice but to kill him. To kill a cherished student.
Did he show any signs before he attacked you? Sorry about that.
Do you want to know if he announced his intentions before he turned into a ravenous beast? No. Nothing. One moment he was fine. The next, he was a monster. The High Priest took the survivors and fled to the catacombs. You need to help them.
We'll go to the catacombs. You need to get out of here.
Priest Armin? Wait. Follow me. He fled into the
Might as well take those. Let's go to the catacombs.
Omen, please, you don't want to do this.
Oh, yes I do, because this is a good opportunity for get my ultimate up so I can change into a werewolf. I like how the priest is like shielding my health there. But might as well get XP for the fighters guild while I'm in here. See how his turning radius is slower than my tunes in WoW. Your turn, Skeever. Nice. I was hoping that he wouldn't saw me. Oh well. Eating with the rats? You're disgusting, you know that? For that you don't deserve to live. I thought one more shot would have done it. I'm gonna save my ultimate right now. I'm not gonna waste it on here.
They're mad, beyond all reason. Even in this temple, Meridia's light does nothing to help those afflicted with this feral curse. We need to reach the catacombs and find High Priest Varkor.
How do we reach the catacombs?
The catacombs can be accessed from deeper within the temple. We just need to get the key from the Chamberlain's sanctum. I think I know why the High Priest went to the catacombs. It's not only a defensible location, it's where our relic is kept.
Ah. What relic?
Meridia's brilliance. It has the power to channel her light and purge the temple of this corruption. At least, I hope it does. High Priest Varkor wouldn't just hide in the catacombs. She must have a plan to save us.
I'll get to the catacombs sanctum and find the key. Like I said, I'm gonna save my ultimate because I know I don't have a long period of time to be in werewolf form especially with just having one ability right now until I unlocked another one. That was good. Okay, we'll use it now. Ooh, we increased. What the hell? Ah, nope. Don't die. Don't die. Whew. Uh-oh. Looks like I need to charge my my thing there. Nope. Might as well, right? Nope. I need to go charge my weapon anyway. No, I don't want to destroy it. I want an action charge. Yes. When I first started this game, I didn't know what that meant. When it showed my weapon on my screen, then I asked a guild member, and I was in a guild called Lonely Adventurers, and they said you needed to charge your weapon. It made sense. Because I was always telling them because I didn't know what to do. Die. Okay, next level we'll get a attribute point, skill point, and crafting materials. Then when we reach level 10, we get 3 attribute points, 3 skill points, then we get the dungeon finder. Actually, let's go to stamina. Then let's go down to werewolf. Now when we get to low health, we'll be able to heal ourselves. I believe everything in werewolf skill line costs magicka. No, that one's stamina, that one's stamina, and that one's stamina. So our healing is the only magicka casting ability we have. Okay, I also found out which Amanda stone we need to find. We need to find the Lord. I like how they reach for their throat and I'm not even pointing my crosshair at the head. That and I do shoot a compound bow. That's probably one things that I'm looking forward to do again is going out and shooting my bow without any problem. Not that I have a problem now, but I don't have the room to do it. I think the last time I was in here earlier, I had help with another person of another person. Get out of there. She turned into a skeleton. I guess I didn't notice that the first time around. But then again, that's the first time I saw someone using a lightning staff on an NPC. I'm so used to having my other bit. It is not funny. Because I'm sitting over here pushing an attack that I don't have right now. I heard a dun noise. Ah, okay. That makes sense. No. I was feeding. I like pressed the button as soon as it stopped. Or when I transformed back.
We needed to open the door to the catacombs. Perfect. There are only 2 keys that I know of, and the High Priest has the other one. Now open the door and let's find High Priest Varkor.
Okay. Will do. Doesn't look good in here.
Oh no. Even the catacombs are corrupted.
See, once I have the werewolf fully leveled, I will be able to stay in werewolf form a little bit longer, as long as I feed off of the corpses. Well, I didn't notice that this morning. We got a stocking stuff. I might as well break those down into materials. For crafting reasons. They will tell you if they're worth selling or not worth keeping. That's one of the things I like about this game as well. It will tell you the items that you pick up have something that you need to research for, like training gear or certain traits that you need for certain gear, and if it's worth selling or anything. So I like crafting in this game on like World of Warcraft, but that's just my opinion as well. So I think we need to go back to the cave, but for right now we're gonna go back towards this thing over here where we went into the temple. There you are.
I'll need to perform more tests. But from what we've seen, I believe the storm affects mortals in 3 distinct ways. It kills them, transforms them into harrow fiends, or leaves them mindless. I suppose I'd say it harrowed those poor pilgrims.
So what do we do next?
Head to the temple and help Barvian. See what else you can learn inside. I'd accompany you, but Meridia doesn't approve of my kind, and I'd rather not get on her bad side. In the meantime,
Is that why he was in the temple with us? What else do you need to do out here?
I'll take samples from the harrow fiends and try to determine how the storm killed these people. Later we can retrieve my alchemical equipment from where I hid it so I can analyze the residue. I didn't want to carry fragile instruments into danger.
Excuse me. Alright, I'll help the priest and return for you soon. So it looks like we may end up. Where's my skilled line stuff? Well, at level 4 right now with the werewolf, so we might end up going 5 or 6 by the time we end stream tonight. Like I said, it just depends on certain things, because once we get all this done, I'm able to choose between being a pack leader, which is the pure white wolf, or the brute, which is the black version of it. My main is a pack leader, so he's a white wolf. Not really have decided on which one I want to do on this one yet. I just knew I wanted to be a werewolf character. And I know that my original Wyatt character is not an orc, but like I said, due to orcs in here stay longer in werewolf form than any other humanoid. In this game, I probably will end up writing a different story for this character, or something to that effect. Hello, kitty. Wow, I didn't expect to see her again.
That's close enough, Leech.
Wait! I'm not part of the coven!
Hi, Lyris.
Looks like I made it back just in time. This place is crawling with vampires, and that one was about to make
That
a
was
move.
funny. That's Veron, the House of Raven Watch. He's investigating the Ice Reach Coven, just like us.
House of Ravenwatch. I've heard of them, but he's a long way from Rivenspire. Well, if you're willing to trust a vampire, I suppose I can too. I spotted a coven witch. If we hurry, we might be able to catch her.
A coven witch where?
On the cliff overlooking the temple. Calls herself Sister Embrit. I was going to rush her, but I wanted to make sure you hadn't run afoul of any of these monsters first. No offense, Fen. Come on. If we're lucky, the witch is still up there.
I'll meet you up there.
Perhaps I could question the witch before you introduce her to your impressive axe blade?
Has anyone told you what happens during those storms? Me either.
Okay, who said that? Anyway, before we finish that part, let's go back to the cave. And see how our priest friends are doing. Hello, anyone home? Yep.
My mother warned me not to
worship, Deirdre?
How fragile my faith, when I can depend more on help from a stranger than from my God.
I kind of wish my voice didn't sound flat because I can hear what my voice is doing in on the other computer.
Such terrible things we witnessed today. An unnatural storm, vampires, innocent people turning into monsters. I fear this corruption cannot simply be prayed away. It seems that Meridia has abandoned us to our fate. Why? I cannot say.
Here are the medallions I received.
Ah, thank you. These belonged to Roligmolf and Acolyte Lorivor. I wish we could have saved them, but at least we can use these to remember them. I doubt we can recover their remains before the temple is sealed.
How are you going to seal the temple?
With Meridia's brilliance. I'm not sure my faith is strong enough to use it after all this, but I suppose I have to try. I owe that much to High Priest Varkor.
What time is it?
Do you have the relic?
I'll stay on a little bit longer. I'm kinda interested what's gonna happen. I stopped right here on my main today, so I want to witness what's gonna happen now with everyone here. Here's Meridia's relic.
I'll work with our remaining priests. Try to use the relic to purge the corruption and seal the temple. If that doesn't work, well, let's hope that it does. Thank you, my friend. You stood with us while Meridia turned away. We won't forget that.
What will you do now?
The injured still need to be treated, and the temple's corruption needs to be dealt with. Despite the way I feel about Meridia now, I still have a responsibility. I won't walk away from it. Not like Meridia walked away from us.
It sounds like you've lost your faith.
I lost a lot of things today. We all did. But that doesn't mean I won't keep trying to help the faithful. There are injured to tend to, and those poor souls who lost their mind to the storm. I want to find a way to help them all.
Do you know how to use the relic?
High Priest Varkor claimed it contained Meridia's divine light. There are rituals for releasing such power. Whether I or one of the other priests can make use of it, we'll see. I just hope we don't experience any more of those storms.
Me too. I kinda wish I started game with everyone here. I was imprisoned and I kinda saved the vampire from like a sealed tomb thing. But like he said, because he's with House Raven Watch, he's pledged to not eat any souls that are not willing to be fed from. And that took a while for it to do its thing. That was lucky. And I mean that was really, really lucky.
Make sure no one escapes. Keeping the element of surprise is crucial.
I'm hearing things. I actually like that ability when I'm on my vampire character. I'm surprised I didn't kill that elk right there.
Not even Harold. It seems the ritual needs refinement.
Kill her before she can summon another storm.
Death hounds.
Sacrifices. How nice.
Sacrifice. I'd rather give you my ass.
In anticipation.
Die, witch. Looks like I have my Aurelia on my side again. Ouch. I want your bow. And this is why I don't stay in one place. And I'm trying to do the same thing on World of Warcraft too. Where I'm not standing in one place all the time.
No matter. I found something. This way?
Go with your vampire friend. I'm gonna look around here.
Look at that. I started following him way before you said that.
Do you see? These are the same as the urns smuggled from Bankarai. They didn't just shatter, they exploded. I can sense traces of magicka clinging to the shards that match the energy used in the storm ritual. These other fragments, though.
What other fragments?
All this rubble scattered around didn't just come from these urns. The texture and patterns are different. They appear to have used the funerary dust in the urns to summon the Harrow Storms. But I'm not sure what was inside the larger vessels.
Larger vessels?
Look at
What?
the shape of the fragments. They come from a hollow receptacle of some sort. Something at least as tall as you. Perhaps larger. Just another piece of the puzzle. Maybe when I analyze the witch pike residue, an answer will suggest itself.
I'm gonna say the hawk werewolf that looked like Hulk, but that's gonna be my guess. And no, I have not looked at anything beforehand. I did watch Lady Reverend or Lady Ren do a dungeon for this expansion, but that's about it. I have no clue what else is in store for us in this expansion. Come to Solitude with us. There must be a place where there where you can set up your equipment?
Thank you, but no. I try to avoid large population centers. The temptation. You understand. I'll find someplace nearby, but out of the way, where I can set up my equipment and work undisturbed. I'll send word when I have something to report.
Do you have a location in
I
mind?
met a clever woman who lives in the bog near Morthal. Old Mjolnir's a dying breed among the Nords, a practitioner of the old magic. The locals both admire and fear her. If anyone can help me untangle the Coven's ritual, it's her.
What makes you think the old hag will help you?
Mjolnir's experience with the old ways and reach magic make her ideally suited to assist me in this endeavor. She's the closest thing to an expert we're likely to find out here. At least one who doesn't want to feed our eyes to a harpy.
True. And where is this place at?
Western Skyrim consists of 3 holds: Hofengar, Hjalmarch, and Carthalt. Morthal is the capital of Hjalmarch. It's located southeast of Solitude, along the river Hjal. Old Mjolnir lives in the marshlands nearby.
Ah, okay. Have you ever dealt anything like this before?
The Raven Watch has had to curtail rogue vampire clans, and put down feral blood fiends on occasion, but I've never dealt with anything like this before. People turning into hero fiends, or becoming mindless harrowed. It's a nightmare.
Right. You had a theory about the effects of the Hero Storm?
Yes, but more research is required to confirm anything. Still, from what we observed here, it appears the Harrowstorm produced 3 distinct results in those caught within it. It turned them into Harrow Fiends, or harrowed, or it simply killed them.
Okay. Interesting. I say that I might like this expansion just from what's going on. I'm a big werewolf fan though, but I do like my vampires, don't get me wrong. I like anything that has to do with both um, creatures, and I do have a vampire character in ESO, but I will continue on liking this expansion. Oh, hi everyone.
So, what did your vampire friend discover?
Varen thinks, or Ben thinks, the hair storm create the hair fiends and the heroine.
Reach
I
witches
can't
summoning
pronounce
magical
shit
storms
tonight.
to create feral vampires? That's horrible, but to what purpose? Well, that's the next puzzle to solve. First, we need to get this information to the Queen. Here. This was for Brondel, but it's yours now.
Thanks.
Queen Gerhild needs to hear what we discovered at Killcreek Temple. Hopefully that will be enough for her to get us an audience with High King Sparvan.
Do we have enough evidence to convince the king and queen of the danger?
The Queen seemed reasonable. She'll believe us. As for Svargrim, who can tell? I haven't met the man, but everything I've heard describes him as prideful, arrogant, and hard-headed. Even with the Queen's help, there's no guarantee.
So what do we do if the High King refuses to see us?
I'd like to knock down the palace door, grab him by the throat, and shake him until he listens. That would probably start a war, though, and Yoren specifically asked me to avoid that. For now, let's bring our evidence to Queen Gerhild.
And let's see the High King. Oh,
If there's
Queen.
anything else
My
we
bad.
need to discuss, let's get it out of the way now, before we return to Solitude.
Why do you think the Ice Reach Coven wants to turn people into hero fiends.
Hey, you and Fenorian came to that conclusion, not me. Still, it makes as much sense as anything. As to why, I have no idea. This connection to vampires, though, that's troubling. We should keep Fen away until we get into Svargrim's good graces.
Ven here's gonna go undercover near Marthral.
A clever woman? Out here? Nords are extremely distrustful of magic, especially Nords from western Skyrim. I'm surprised the people of Morthal tolerate her presence. If anyone can help Fen figure out the Coven's ritual, though, it would be her.
Should we help them with their research?
Our priority remains getting an audience with High King Svargrim. We need to convince him that the Ice Reach Coven is a threat to his kingdom, and get him to help us stop them. Let's return to Solitude and present our findings to the Queen.
Okay. We'll go de-leathering, plane. Then we're gonna go with another werewolf. We're gonna go with this one for right now. Let's see what's next. Wait, that's not my map. Going back to Solitude, okay. And no, I'm not gonna stop for any of ya. Even though I like killing things. I kinda rather not stop for anything right now. I wanna get to Solitude in one piece. Just enough stamina to get away. I just wonder if I go to Solitude and stop there for the night, since it's almost 10 o'clock here and I gotta work tomorrow. I just don't want to overdo it, and I'm near like in a 2-hour stream already. I know I can go on at least a few more hours. I just don't want to miss going to work. That, and I need to save a place for dog training for Saturday. So I might end stream now and we'll continue next week, since I don't wanna, like I said, burn myself out on one Pacific game. So if you like the content that I'm putting out, even though I don't have a camera or the best mic in the world, let me know in the in the chat. Like I said, I'll be posting every video on YouTube. I just need to find a way to make my thumbnails for ESO instead of the ones I've been making where they don't look very interesting to watch. I don't have Rich on this character. But anyway, we'll go in here, talk to the Queen, then we'll end the stream here for the night.
That's one of the Queen's attendants. Let's get inside.
Uh-oh.
Be strong, Svana.
Mother! No! No!
Svana, your father, the kingdom. Watch out.
Mother! No! You can't die! Mother!
Sire, the assassins might return. You must get to somewhere safe.
Have Yoren's lackeys come to gloat?
We came here to warn you, Your Highness.
And yet my wife lies dead.
If you had listened to us...
Like she did. If I determine Yoren had a hand in this, there will be war! Someone take care of my wife!
Father, please.
Apparently he's a very hothead, and I'm sorry he lost a loved one like that.
Gods, what a disaster. The Queen's been assassinated and Svargrim still refuses to listen to reason. We need to find a way to set things right.
How did the assassin get that close to the Queen?
Good question. The guards should have been able to handle a run-of-the-mill assassin. This could be connected to the Icereach Coven. In fact, I'd wager my axe that it is.
So what are we gonna do now?
Look around. See if you can find any indication of how the assassin got in and out of the palace so easily. Maybe even turn up something that ties the murderer to the Coven. I'll make sure the princess is alright.
I'll see what I can find. Alright, we'll go looking for clues next time. If y'all had a good night hanging out with me in stream, I thank you for hanging out with me and not letting me be so alone. I know it's hard for a lot of people to accept people without cameras, but like I said, until I'm able to get better gear, I will definitely be streaming a lot better. So until then, I hope you all have a good night, and I hope you all are being safe if you live out where the weather is bad, and for people that are near Northern California is safe from the fires that are happening up there. So I bid you good night and see you all tomorrow at 7 o'clock. If I can't make it on at 7, I'll let you all know. My social networks are down in the About Me section, and I'll talk to you all a little bit later.